Welcome to The Adoption Show, where every week we shine a light on the incredible journey of shelter dogs and the heroes helping them find their forever home. Across the country, we meet thousands of dogs waiting for a second chance. Here, we meet the dedicated individuals and organizations making that possible. Join us as we explore heartwarming stories of hope, resilience, and the unbreakable bond between humans and their canine companions. This is more than just a show, it's a movement, and together we can make a difference, one adoption at a time. You ready, guys? Let's go!
On the Adoption Show, saving lives is fun together. On the Adoption Show,
Welcome to The Adoption Show. I'm your host, Amber Akar, and I'm so glad you're here. Today and every day, we're introducing you to wonderful adoptable dogs from shelters across America. And when you say yes to one of them, you'll get an awesome gift from us to celebrate your new family member. So let's go find your perfect match.
French Fry quickly found a home once he was old enough, but it wasn't quite the right fit. Luckily, APA always takes their dogs back into our adoption program, and French Fry returned to the shelter where he spent many days playing fetch, going for long walks, and lounging in the kiddie pool. He's aced all the important things: sit, down, coming when called, place, and walking on leash. In the spring of 2025, French Fry landed in the best foster home who takes him hiking. French Fry is an 80-pound lapdog who'd love to be your one and only canine companion.
Meet Freya, a beautiful 4-year-old white Labrador girl who was found wandering the streets, but you'd never guess that from her sweet spirit. Freya is a big, soft, and absolutely full of love pup. She's the kind of dog who makes everyone smile the moment they meet her. She sometimes gets a little too excited when she greets you because she's just so happy to see you, but she's learning quickly and loves to please. Freya will be right by your side, soaking it all in. Meet Elton. This sweet boy started off shy, but with time and patience, he has begun to blossom. He has done well with other dogs in care, joining playgroups and buddy walks, and could enjoy a home with a respectful dog social companion. Elton will need patient adopters who can move at his pace, continue building his confidence with positive reinforcement, and provide a calm, predictable environment. Come speak to an adoption counselor at San Diego Humane today. Kramer is a friendly, fun-loving pup who knows training commands like a pro. He's happy with a game of fetch or walk or just showing off how clever he is. He's a handsome goofball who can't wait to have an adventure with his new family. If you've been looking for a pup to make you laugh, keep you company, and shower you with love, Kramer is your guy. He's a mix of French Bulldog, Australian Cattle Dog, and Blue Heeler, and he's about 2 years old. Ready for adoption at the Humane Society of Calvert County today.
This sweet, goofy boy is Stix. Happy and energetic, this 4-year-old's favorite things are meeting new people, playing with chew toys, and going for walks. Whether it's from familiar faces or meeting new friends, he loves all the pets and scratches he can get. Speaking of toys, he absolutely loves Kongs, Nylabones, and other harder toys. But soft toys like plushies are probably not a good idea. He's also a big fan of treats and already knows some of the important commands like sit and wait. So if this lovable, happy boy sounds like the perfect match for your family, read more about Stix on Atlanta Humane's website.
Adopting your new best friend is just a click or a scan away. Go to the shelter's site or scan the QR code and let them know the Adoption Show sent you. You'll help save a life and you'll receive a fantastic gift to help you get started. From coast to coast, we've met so many amazing people making a difference. This week, we're shining a spotlight on someone whose work is truly saving lives.
I'm Michael Hill, and I am here in Orange County, California today. We are about to interview Jasmine, the founder of OC Pom Rescue. This incredible organization finds amazing homes for Pomeranians specifically, and I'm so excited to learn more. Let's go find Jasmine. Hi there.
Hi.
Hi.
I'm Michael.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, Jasmine. I'm so excited to learn about OC Pom Rescue today. Who did you bring with us?
Well, this is Ziggy. He just came into the rescue this year, 2025, and he was an owner surrender. And this is Norman, who's been in the rescue since 2020, and he was from the San Jose shelter. Different.
But they're the ambassadors of the rescue for today.
Absolutely.
And you are the founder, right?
Yes, I am.
So how did you first kind of get into rescue, and what made you drawn specifically to this breed, the Pomeranian?
Well, I always wanted to work with animals and just work in my community. So I've been in and out of rescue for a while, volunteering at shelters and other rescues. And then I really wanted to focus on Pomeranians. They're just the cutest little breed, and I think there's a lot that goes into Pomeranians that people don't expect. They have a lot of little issues. So I thought, why not start my own rescue?
I love that, making an impact.
Yeah.
What are some of the things that are important for people to understand about this breed's personality, their health needs, and just rescuing and fostering in general?
You know, a lot of people just think Pomeranians are just absolutely adorable, which they are, but there's so much that goes into Pomeranians. They have a lot of ailments like collapsing trachea, heart issues, patella issues, and so I think that it's good to educate people about what they are prone to and how to live with that and help fix that.
That's a lot of responsibility to take on. Is that ever a challenge for your group of volunteers to kind of meet those needs and cover, something like that?
Well, absolutely, because people often come into the idea of fostering that's very short term, and often it is. It can range from 2 weeks to 6 months to the rest of their life. So we really need fosters. We try to fit the dog with the right foster home, and then donations, of course, are very important because someone who's being hospice it never ends. Even for a dog like Ziggy, who's completely healthy and young, we do spay, we do neuters, we do dentals, microchip, flea treatments, anything they need. If they have a patella surgery or side point injections for allergies, we cover all the bases to make sure they're completely well taken care of. And we stick with you. Once you adopt a dog from OC Pom Rescue, we are with you for life. We often have alumni come to our events, and they'll bring their dogs, and we get to see them and how they've blossomed and grown. And we stay in touch with every single adopter, no matter what.
Wow.
Yeah.
Tell me about how the process works. When you guys find a Pomeranian, what does that look like from intake all the way to adoption?
So we have about 100 volunteers in our rescue now, and so we will place the right dogs. Some do seniors, some do puppies, some do medical, some do behavior. Once the dog is in their care, we get them straight to the vet. So we do an exam, check everything out, and then we find out what exactly the dog needs, if it needs a patella surgery or a neuter or whatever it needs, and then we set those appointments. Our biggest hoarding case was 57 dogs. We've had 26 dogs, we've had groups of 5, but the 57 was a lot. So they came from Northern California and they were given to us, and a lot of them were in pretty bad shape. So we filled an entire vet office.
Just shut it down.
And we shut it down, and we did all of their vaccines, as we had to get them at least vaccinated. And then we were able to make appointments for them. And then we put them all in the foster homes. They really rallied. Some took 3 or 4 dogs.
You must have an incredible team. That is
We do.
impressive.
Yeah, it's amazing. We really want to be accepting and helpful to everyone. And I think just saving dogs really builds its own community. So we have events that cater to everyone. It's super fun, and we love seniors. So we'll have our little senior ladies and men join us. Some have PTSD, and so sometimes having a dog, a companion, is really helpful for them. So we really want to pair everyone for them and for the dog.
And it sounds like this breed can have the right temperament for those kinds of situations.
Oh, absolutely. They're so friendly and curious and just loving. And they're pocket size, so you can carry them around easily.
Ziggy's like, I'm just going to stay in his
Right.
lap forever.
Right.
So tell us, what are the most urgent needs that you guys face as a rescue?
The biggest thing I would say would be donations. I think every single rescue would say the same thing because the vetting is very expensive. Some vets will give us some breaks, but it's
A patella surgery is a patella surgery. Donations is number one, and number two is foster homes.
For those who might be watching the show but aren't in the area, how can they connect with you? How can they support you from afar?
Well, definitely social media is the best way. Our Instagram, we post everything. Our website's up to date. Our next event is going to be in Huntington Beach on December 14th. It's our country Christmas vibe. It's super fun. So we have events every other month, and we always do themes. And so definitely come out and visit us.
I love it. There's no limit.
There's no limit.
Well, Jasmine, thank you so much for joining us today.
That was amazing.
Awesome
Thank you.
to meet you guys.
Yes, thank you for having us.
Of course.
I'm talking with Jess from LovePup, and you're the marketing director here. There's tons of events you guys do. You guys are really amazing at involving the community in your rescue and helping dogs get adopted. So can you tell me about like one of the things you guys do that's like out there and different that most people aren't doing?
Of course, especially, and I know Tara and my teammates have spoken to like the shelter, and that we're technically a smaller shelter. So a big thing that we love to do is involve the community, like you said, make sure that we're bringing people into the fold for events, volunteering, our different programs, etc. But I would say our biggest program and kind of out there thing that we do is our LovePup Family Fest program. So we essentially, it is like a large scale adoption event, but it's all centered around community and other dog rescues. So we bring in about 20 other dog rescues from Tucson, Phoenix, all over the valley. It's essentially only to get these dogs adopted, but what we do is we bring in large music acts as well. So last year we had Shinedown come perform. It was crazy. We had 8,000 attendees.
So this is like a full-on like festival. This is not just your regular adoption event.
Yes.
Wow.
And our team's small. Like, keep in mind, we're a team of 4 or 5. And then what we do, instead of charging people to come, it's free to the public. All we ask for is a donation for dog rescues. So then at the end of the event, our amazing volunteers from Discover every year, they basically just have huge bins and give each rescue, tons and tons and tons of donations.
Wow.
So anything from puppy pads, blankets, sanitizing, equipment, etc. Like, we take it, give it to the rescues, get dogs adopted, listen to awesome music.
This sounds really fun.
It's the best. It's so much work. We're basically in the thick of planning for that right now, but we have amazing partners who come on board for that. McCarthy is one of our title sponsors last year, who came in and sponsored the entire event, and that essentially allows us to create an event where people are coming in, enjoying themselves, but it's all about awareness too. Adopting when you can, opening up your home, even if it's just donating your time as a volunteer, that's so important. So LovePup Family Fest is a fun way that we, as LovePup, just get ourselves out there.
Okay, so Family Fest sounds super fun. I really want to go. It sounds like it's not just like a good time, but it's also raising awareness, like you said, and funds that are so necessary for rescue dogs. But do you guys do any other events? Because I know you have so many cool things going on here.
We do. And Family Fest too, I should have mentioned, we do one in Colorado Springs, Tucson, McAllen, Texas. So we're really trying to expand that program to other cities and states. But as far as Phoenix goes, one of our favorite events, and if Blake was here, she'd light up talking about it, is Dog Mom's Day. So we put on a very upscale, high-end treats and tails event every year for dog moms around the valley. And it's definitely, an event where it generates funds for us, and that's great, but it's mostly about just getting women together. They bring their dogs, oftentimes they bring their kiddos, and it's just celebrating Mom's Day a day early with their pups. Music and really high-end, tea and treats, and then just really fun vendors from around the valley too. So that's a really fun event. And then more so for the dudes listening in, we do Cars and Canines every October. So we partner with D-Pet Hotels, and they essentially host up in North Scottsdale an event where we have very high-end luxury auto cars come in, and they're parked, and you can check out Hummers and McLarens. But then also adopt a dog. We have about 10, I would say 15 rescues that come in for that event as well. And that's very family friendly. We've got food and drinks out there too, and awesome vendors. So
I'm coming.
We try to, galas are a great way to, raise money, but we really try to be different and go against the grain a little bit and do things that, maybe families would really be interested in, and just different members around the community and valley. So we love our event.
You guys have another thing that sounds really neat. It's called Hip to Chip.
Yes.
Okay, because it sounds hip, it sounds cool, but can you tell me more about that?
It is very hip to microchip your dog, so I'll put
Yes,
that out there.
it
But
is.
we essentially work with Maricopa County, and we microchip every single dog that comes out of county. And this is a program that is very well funded and supported by one of our longtime partners, Lerner and Rowe Gives Back. And essentially we microchip every dog that comes out of county. Last year it was around 10,384 pups.
Wow.
Yeah, that got microchipped.
Wow.
And I mean, that's like still just a drop in the bucket,
Right,
but
but
anything helps. And we're actually partnering with Maricopa County this year and Lulu's Fund, one of our another amazing partners, for a Care on the Go event in November, where essentially 1,300 dogs will get vaccinated on the go out at State Farm Stadium, and people will essentially just book a reservation, come get their dogs vaccinated, get certificates for spay and neuter. So a lot of what we do is like just good practices to make sure your pups can get returned back to you, can get vaccinated, they're healthy. So yeah, Blake's heart is so big, and this is just another thing we're doing this year to, for prevention purposes. But yeah, those are some of our favorites.
Oh my gosh, you guys are doing so much. Like,
I know.
It's crazy. And I love that it's like, obviously you want to get dogs adopted, but you guys are helping people and pets in so many other ways too.
Yes.
With the microchips and helping them find their families back. It's just, wow, you guys are doing a lot. And thank you for
thanks,
doing
Amber.
all of that and helping all these rescue animals and getting them the attention they deserve. So thank you so much for taking the time to chat with me today.
Of course, thanks
Tell
for
your
coming.
dog that I said hi.
Always.
Awesome. Well, this has been so much fun to chat with you. So thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Adoption is a lifelong commitment. Before you fall for a cute face, make sure the dog's size, energy, and needs match your lifestyle. So let's go check out some more pups that are looking for their perfect match.
My name is Sophia and I work at Lake Norman Humane. In the time that I've worked here, I've gotten the pleasure of knowing Dorothy. If you're looking for a pup that has experience in a home, has training under her belt, loves people, and is an absolute cuddle bug, look no further. Dorothy is a sweet and soulful hound mix. At 65 pounds, she's the perfect size for couch cuddles or the best buddy for sunny backyard naps. These are two of her absolute favorite pastimes, so she's pretty good at them. Please call or message Lake Norman Humane for any questions. Dorothy is our longest resident, and we cannot wait for her to have the home that she truly deserves.
A little bit of patience, a well-refined sense of humor, and a love for a quirky dog. Just like a long-lasting relationship in the human world, Bluebelle is going to want to take slow, long walks to explore and get to know you. A little distance to not go love bombing, and the time to get to know this extroverted introvert. She loves to stop and smell the roses or every blade of grass as she explores the world with you.
Introducing Cedar, a charming 7-year-old and 68-pound boy. This friendly guy is a bundle of joy, adored by everyone he meets. Whether he's playing with people, other dogs, or kids, Cedar's loving nature shines through. He's always up for an adventure, whether it's exploring the great outdoors or snuggling up for some quality time. He rides well in the car, and he loves to play in the kiddie pool. Sadly, Cedar is in need of a new home now that his owner developed allergies.
Meet Hattie. She's a sweet dog that is available for adoption in Chicago with rescue group One Tail at a Time. This girl is cuddly and sweet-natured. She's housebroken, crate trained, and happiest when snuggled up with her people. She's a certified comfort queen who loves gently booping your hand when she wants some more pets, settling in with a good chew toy, or working on a puzzle treat like the smart cookie that she is. If you're looking for a dog that is playful, affectionate, and has a calm presence in the home, you should definitely check her out.
This is Marianne. She's a 2.5-year-old, 50-pound terrier mix who is available for adoption at Abandoned Pet Rescue, Fort Lauderdale's only no-kill animal shelter. Marianne loves to give hugs. She's shy at first, but within a few treats, she will soon be laying her head on your lap. She was just crowned Miss Canine of APR by our local beauty pageant celebrity named Tiffany Coquis, who was titled Miss Lauderdale by the Sea. Please complete an adoption application at abandonedpetrescue.org.
With so many amazing dogs out there, I'm sure one of them could be your new best friend. Now, let's get you set up for success with this week's adoption tip from A to Z.
E, enrichment. Enrichment keeps your dog mentally and physically stimulated. Now, puzzle toys, sniff walks, training games, and new experiences are all forms of enrichment that reduce boredom and help prevent behavioral problems.
For fostering, I think that one thing that it's really important for people to think about is be creative. So for me, for an example, I have 2 dogs at home. I'm not well set up to foster when I'm in town. However, I do travel a lot for work. I go on vacations. So anywhere I go, I try to find the Humane Society or the animal shelter in that community to see if they need a foster. And I have a buddy in my hotel room overnight, or I maybe take a dog out on a hike with me if I'm in certain parts of the country. So be creative. Even if your lifestyle isn't ready for a foster, that's okay. But maybe when you're out of town, you can have a friend join you. So think creatively and reach out to your shelters to see how you can help, and they might have some ideas for you that you haven't thought of.
We are so grateful when you choose adoption, and this is our way of showing it. Let's take a look at the gift pack waiting just for you.
Adopt a dog through the adoption show and receive an exclusive welcome kit. When you open your heart and home to a rescue dog through the adoption show, you'll receive an incredible adoption package designed to support you and your new furry friend. Buy Series 3, Smart Dog Collar. Stay connected with your pet through real-time GPS tracking, activity monitoring, and health insights. This top-rated collar ensures your dog's safety and well-being. And a 1-year subscription to Dog TV. Provide your dog with engaging, scientifically designed content to keep them relaxed and entertained when you're away. This exceptional package is our way of saying thank you for choosing to adopt and making a difference in a dog's life.
Adoption is life-changing for you and your new dog. And with big change comes big questions. So let's get into adoption FAQ. Everything you've always been wondering, answered. Okay, Dr. Courtney Campbell.
Yes.
If I'm adopting a new pet,
Okay.
what veterinary care are they going to need?
It's all about that initial visit, right? That initial visit tells us so much. Why is that? Because when you know normals, the abnormal becomes so much more apparent. So when you adopt a new pet, first things first, see a veterinarian, establish that relationship. They can definitely give a very thorough physical exam and identify what's normal for your pet. In addition, they'll talk about ideal time for spaying and neutering, they'll talk about microchipping, and they'll talk about prevention programs like vaccines and parasite prevention programs. So that first visit can mean so much.
With any new pet, I always recommend training and I always recommend socialization. Those are the 2 things that are going to make the next 15 years with this new companion smooth and easier. If you think about how many times training comes into place, whether it's taking your dog out on a walk, or whether it's going to the vet, or whether it's just having people over to your house, being able to have commands that your dog knows will just make everything so much more smooth. You can have them stay, you can have them sit. There's just things that it will make a world of difference in investing in that training up front. And then socialization, I think that goes hand in hand with training, because a lot of times when you're doing training, you're also out and about and you're socializing. But I think socialization is a key thing, right? You want your dog to be able to be around people and to be around other animals and to be comfortable.
All of the dogs you met today are ready for their forever homes. Just scan the QR code or head to the shelter's website to adopt. And don't forget, we will send you an awesome thank you gift when you do. You're not just bringing home a dog, you are saving a life. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next week on The Adoption Show.